Okay, I thought today I would show you guys where I launched from. Here's my yard, there's my house, there's my yard, so that's how close I am, which is awesome. A few challenges though. As you see there, we've got some wires. Those are actually fiber optic cables, not really wire. Illinois in the spring, we've got mud, we've got ruts, we've got a pretty steep bank here. My wing would sit right below the wires, and my quad, if I put it where I like to put it, right now would sit in this mud puddle, which we don't want to do that, so I move it over to the left a little bit, which puts everything at an angle. Makes my wing come up crooked sometimes, but I've learned to compensate for that. I start rolling off here and get to about where my quad is just about to take off. Usually I'm not quite in the air by the time I get to the field. The field was planted in beans last year, so it's not too rough, but it's too rough to launch from, so I try to get as much speed up in the yard as I can and roll across these beans as little as possible, just so I can get everything up in the air. Once I'm in the air, we're in pretty good shape. As you can see, we've got some trees which cause a little bit of rotor. I've got trees in my yard, so I have to make sure I hit this spot, which is about, I've got a good 75 feet of width to land in, so I should be okay for that. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of where I take off from. What you're about to see here is an example of my wing coming up a little crooked. Before I would have flipped the cart over, but now I'm actually able to get it under control, pump the right brakes a time or two, get it in control, put a little pressure, and away we go. Much better. Practice makes perfect. This is actually flight number 49. Here you'll see it from my view. Give her a little throttle. Hands are up at this point. There's my right brake coming down. Put a little pressure, and up she goes. Just like that. That's how it's supposed to work. It'd be better if the wing didn't come up crooked, but it was nice to be able to keep it under control. See a little bit of shaking around here. Had some thermals today. It was 50 degrees for the first time this year, and actually got some thermal action. Didn't like that much, but I got to get my bump tolerance up, so that's okay. Never gets old flying over highway. I don't know why. That seems to just make me giddy every time I do it. Once again, thermals got bounced around a little bit, but still okay. Not bad. Zero wind today at all. Up here you'll see on the left, and pretty soon to the center, right there in the center of the screen at the top, that's the marijuana plant. I wanted to get close enough to see it, but I didn't want to get too close. I didn't want them to get nervous with a guy flying overhead. So that's what that was. Then I just kind of flew around out in the fields. Here you'll get to see my long approach. This is my landing strip, open field. You'll see my house on the right, another house on the left. Like I said, I got a 75 to 100 foot gap in the middle there, and I got plenty of time to make adjustments. Did power on landing. Haven't done too many power off landings here, just want to make sure I hit it in the right spot. Eventually I want to be able to go up to 500 or 1,000 feet, cut the motor, and just do a spot landing. Got to work on that. Always need more practice. Like I said, I'm on flight number 50, around 12 hours or so of flight time, so I haven't got a lot of long flights either. Pretty decent landing. Was happy with that. Still, I got to get the wing down a little nicer and kind of smack the ground there, but I'm working on it. So here's the other angle. I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. Hope you like to see the ones where I don't crash, and thanks for watching.